Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're staging a showdown. You want to build a powerful AI agent that runs entirely on your own machine, right? But you're faced with a sea of open source models. Our goal today is to find the perfect brain for your next local AI project. So, you've made the smart choice to build locally. You're taking back control, keeping your data private, and saying goodbye to those climbing API costs. But now you've got the big question. With so many amazing GGUF models out there, and all of them claiming to be the best, which one is actually the right choice for you?
All right, let's meet the challengers. We've picked 4 of the most capable models out there for agentic tasks, and each one has its own unique fighting style. They're all competing for the crown in our little local LLM showdown.
First up, from Meta, it's the heavyweight champion of general-purpose reasoning, Llama 3. This is one of the most talked about open-weight models around, and trust me, it's for a very good reason.
See, Llama 3 isn't just a powerhouse. It's a state-of-the-art reasoner. It's fantastic at following complex instructions, and it's got native support for tool use baked right in. This makes it an absolutely top-tier choice for building robust, high-performance agents that need to handle all sorts of different tasks. Our second contender comes to us from Alibaba. Say hello to Qwen, a model that's been specifically trained and fine-tuned to be an absolute master of tools. Qwen's big advantage is its specialization. I mean, other models can use tools, but Qwen was practically born for it. It's deeply optimized for function calling, which makes an incredibly reliable choice if your agent's main job is to constantly interact with a whole bunch of different tools and APIs. Next in the ring, coming from the very well-respected Ministral AI, is the super popular and very capable Mistral model. You know, the key word for Mistral is balance. It's great at following instructions, it has native tool support, and it just strikes this fantastic equilibrium between raw performance and its resource footprint. That makes it a powerful, efficient, and really solid alternative to Llama 3 for general agent work. And our final contender, entering from Microsoft, is Phi 4. Think of this one as the lightweight challenger that punches way, way above its weight class, especially when it comes to reasoning. This model is a real game changer. Despite being smaller, Phi 4 has surprisingly strong logical reasoning skills. This makes it the ideal candidate if you're developing on, say, a laptop or some other hardware where VRAM is tight, but you still need your agent to think clearly and solve problems. So we have 4 great contenders. But you might be sitting there wondering, okay, but will they actually work with my favorite framework, like LangChain? Well, the answer to that question reveals a really fantastic and kind of surprising twist in our showdown. The secret weapon here is something called an OpenAI-compatible server. It's a feature that's built right into tools like LM Studio, and it basically acts as a universal translator. It creates a standard API that makes pretty much any local model look and feel just like you're calling a model from OpenAI. Here's how simple it is. You just load any GUGF model you want into a tool like LM Studio. That tool then serves up a single, standard API endpoint. Your code, which uses frameworks like LangChain and ChromaDB, just points to that one local address. And the result? Universal compatibility. If you use a model-agnostic agent framework like React, you can swap any of these contenders in or out without changing a single line of your agent's code. It's incredible. So, with compatibility totally leveled across the board, our final verdict doesn't come down to which model works, because they all do. It comes down to pure performance, your resource requirements, and, most importantly, the specialized needs of your project. Let's look at the data side by side. This table compares our contenders using a Q4_K_M quantization, which is often the sweet spot for balancing performance and size. We've got Llama 3, Mistral, Qwen, and Phi 4. Now, you're going to want to pay close attention to that VRAM/RAM column, because that's the number that really determines what can actually run on your hardware. For a top-tier, high-performance model like the 8 billion parameter Llama 3, you're looking at needing about 5 gigabytes of memory. That is a crucial factor to consider when you're setting up your system. Now, in stark contrast, the lightweight but powerful Phi 4 only needs about half of that, coming in at around 2.5 gigabytes. This immediately makes it a viable option for a much, much wider range of machines, including many modern laptops.
So how do you choose your champion? It all depends on your mission. If you need the all-around champion with the best reasoning in its class, you pick Llama 3. For the balanced powerhouse that gives you strong performance efficiently, go with Mistral. For the tool use specialist that just lives and breathes function calls, Q is your expert. And for the lightweight challenger that delivers powerful reasoning on a tight hardware budget, 5.4 is the undisputed winner.
We've laid out the contenders and helped you choose the perfect brain for your local AI agent. So the only question left is, with all this power at your fingertips, completely private and totally cost-free, what incredible things are you going to build?